You definitely have to see this. In the SEC versus Ripple Labs lawsuit, several hypotheses on settlement have emerged as a result of recent developments involving Ripple and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, such as the Uniswap lawsuit and Ripple's ambitions to create a stable coin. This is especially true after a court filing in March 29 revealed that a settlement conference had taken place between the parties. During an interview on X, Ripple's chief technology officer, Stuart Alderoty, clarified the situation regarding the pretrial settlement by claiming that there is no final pretrial hearing because the SEC dropped the charges. For breaching Section 5 of the Securities Act of 1933 and engaging in unregistered offerings of XRP in institutional sales, the Securities and Exchange Commission submitted a request to the court for a final judgment against Ripple and for roughly $2 billion in penalties. This request was made prior to the settlement conference. Ripple executives Brad Garlinghouse and Stuart Alderoty have expressed their disapproval of the Securities and Exchange Commission and have asserted that they will expose the regulator in their file by the 22nd of April. The court's hearing calendar for the week of April 15 depicts a final pretrial conference between the United States Securities and Exchange Commission and Ripple Labs on April 16. This event sparked new discussions over the possibility of a settlement in the case of Ripple versus SEC. On the other hand, the particulars of the courtroom remained unspecified when the Securities and Exchange Commission withdrew charges against CEO Brad Garlinghouse and Executive Chairman Chris Larsen. The subjects that were scheduled for pretrial were, in fact, dismissed. The SEC held a meeting behind closed doors on April 11. Ripple's delayed XRP unlocks from escrow and expert Ashley Prosper presented reasons why the Ripple versus USD dispute is probably done. Despite this, some members of the XRP army continue to assume that a resolution is still in the works. On the other hand, this week is a significant one since Ripple's defense team is getting ready to submit a rival brief by the 22nd of April and a version with redactions by the 24th of April. In addition, the Securities and Exchange Commission is expected to submit its rebuttal brief by the 6th of May. Following that, the parties and third parties will confer on additional potential concerns, and filings are anticipated to be completed by the 20th of May. Ripple and Coinbase have received clarification from the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, which stated that transactions of cryptocurrencies on the secondary market are not considered securities. In addition, Coinbase has submitted an interlocutory appeal related to the SEC case to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in an effort to gain clarity regarding the question of whether or not an investment contract necessitates the inclusion of a contractual provision. Bill Morgan, an attorney who advocates for XRP, stated that the possibility of Coinbase losing the appeal to the SEC could make it possible for the SEC to file an appeal against programmatic sales of XRP. Due to the fact that the appeal is centered on a critical question about the definition of an investment contract, a defeat in the appeal would have substantial repercussions for the existing cases as well as the cryptocurrency market. I want to introduce you to a great platform that can make you a lot of money. Guys, you'll make a lot of money here. So sign up with the link in the video's description to avoid missing out. At Bitmart Exchange, a $100 first deposit earns you $3,000. This is amazing. Since the website is still in development, you'll need a VPN to access it. Android and iOS users can get XVPN from their app stores. Again, the site offers many benefits, including copy trading, which lets you trade without any trading expertise using experienced trading tactics and easily make a lot of money. Like, you shouldn't miss this, folks. No matter your size, they want to let you buy. They store Bitcoin. We think the decentralized digital money would revolutionize the global economy. Financial freedom will boost economic innovation, efficiency, and equality. They aim to make cryptocurrencies available worldwide. However, this will not happen until we offer simple, safe solutions that allow people and organizations from around the world to explore this new frontier. Their professionals have worked for Amazon, Accenture, Tencent, Alibaba, and other tech giants. They built a more user-friendly and cost-effective financial platform to include everyone on Earth by working together. The team has developed rapidly internationally to accelerate the transition to a highly efficient global financial system. The decentralized token economy relies on trust, which powers the monetary system. They understand all Bitcoin ecosystem issues. To build trust, they adhere to compliance, reliability, security, and customer service requirements and offer a smooth user experience. As a global trading platform, we hope the halo of digital assets benefits everyone. To make digital assets relevant, they aim to build a readily accessible environment with an acceptable entrance barrier for each investment. Bitmart offers customized services for inexperienced traders and seasoned investors. Our services include listing many high-quality digital assets that our customers can invest in and succeed with, providing an industrial developer platform for more experienced traders, and customizing the assets management solution for institutions of various sizes. After all this, let's talk about XRP. It would seem that there is a lot of doubt. Take note that Ripple has until April 22nd to reply to the SEC's penalty request, and the SEC has until May 6th to do the same. Simply put, the charges leveled against them have been dropped by the SEC. The last pretrial conference has been canceled. Is Ripple planning to challenge the SEC's $2 billion tax levy before the trial even begins? Ripple is expected to respond to the CC's demand for a penalty by April 22, 2012, which is why Alderote rejected the pretrial and settlement claims, claiming they are no longer relevant in the Ripple versus SEC case. However, there are a number of factors that might influence Ripple's penalty for us securities law violations, including as the amount of XRP sold to us institutional investors before the complaint, the severity of any breaches that occurred after the complaint, and the financial damage that investors sustained. As an example of the CC's power on U.S. sales, Ripple can cite the Morrisons versus SNAV case in response to the claims. Assuming there were no sales to us investors after compliance and no financial harm, as well as the fact that most of the pre-compliant period's proceeds originated from investors outside the US, the penalty could be significantly reduced. The current unredacted version of Ripple's opposition brief is due on April 24th. Alderote also highlighted May 6, 2024 as an important date, noting that the SEC has until then to respond to Ripple's stance on fines. The court appears to be making headway in addressing penalty concerns, as these dates indicate, but you must understand that this does not guarantee the final outcome of the case, which shows how complicated the judicial system is. Even though Ripple's CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larson have charges dropped, the SEC is still pursuing penalties of more than $2,000 in their case. Questions remain, even with these advancements. The odds of the SEC imposing the $2 billion penalty seemed astronomically low. In late 2023, the United States Supreme Court decided in the Garville case that the SEC could not seek large discordance awards without first proving that investors had suffered losses. A huge setback occurred here. At its current price of $4,921, XRP has lost 1.45% of its value from its prior price as a result of the negative market sentiment caused by the lawsuit procedures. The XRP community is growing more and more worried about the stagnation, which is partly caused by the continuing legal challenges to Ripple's decision to withdraw XRP from escrow. In addition, despite the current challenges, XRP advocates are becoming more confident as the number of active XRP liquidity pools continues to expand, providing hope despite the slow growth. Stuart Alderote, chief legal officer of Ripple, released an article on the X platform in which he detailed the latest developments in the ongoing legal dispute between the company and the SEC in the US. Alderote clarified that a settlement is not near and laid out the next steps in the litigation in detail. Despite the increasing number of rumors and misinformation, this publication couldn't have arrived at a better time for Ripple since they are ready to answer the SEC's request. That's all for now.